It was on Wednesday, June 12th of 2024, around 5 p.m., when Zone 5 officers responded to a shooting at 142 Joseph E. Lowry Boulevard Northwest. Responding officers learned that 4 male suspects occupying a blue Tesla were directly involved in the shooting. While canvassing the surrounding area for the suspects, Zone 5 officers observed a vehicle matching the suspect description near the intersection of 10th Street and Techwood Drive. Zone 1 and ACE units responded to the area.
Westbound on Peters. Westbound on Peters. Westbound on the Whitehall. Coming up over here. Almost 41, we are still south on Whitehall, crossing over RDA. We traffic up ahead, y'all. Heavy traffic up ahead. Almost 41, we are still south on Whitehall, crossing over RDA. 60 miles wrong lane, travel ahead, back on the right side. Green state.
Switch to the other zone. Phoenix should be the only one talking on this radio.
We're still on lead. 41. It's going to be right on lead. He just gained control, regained control. Continuing on lead. The vehicle is slowing down. Still with it. Just stopping in the middle of the intersection. The vehicle has stopped. Going to be at Lee and Oakland. Lee and Oakland, you got a driver running out. I'll stay with the driver.
Hey, coming up on your six, hands! Don't you fucking move. Hands up. You're gonna crawl over this seat with your hands up. You understand me? Let's go. Crawl,
motherfucker!
Crawl now.
If you don't crawl, you'll get tagged, bitch!
On the ground. Don't you move. Hands down.
Hey, you got him? I'm gonna go him.
Don't you move. I swear to God.
Hey, are you good?
Stand by.
I got a question.
Go.
I got a question.
But it's not question time. It's not talking time. Any guns in the car?
After crushing, the driver fled from the vehicle on foot, while the 2 suspect passengers remained inside. The passengers were immediately detained by surrounding units and taken into custody. Officers detained the driver and brought him into custody after a brief foot pursuit. Officers recovered a firearm hidden under the driver's pants leg. The suspect driver and passengers were identified and arrested. The 4th and final suspect, who fled from units the day of the shooting, was later identified and apprehended out of jurisdiction. The 4 occupants of the vehicle were charged with charges ranging from aggravated assault, aggravated battery, possession of a firearm, during the commission of a felony, eluding police, obstruction, and reckless driving.
So she just took off. Black BMW.
12 August 2025 was a routine day for Sergeant Travis Walker until he met a seasoned criminal with multiple warrants by the name Mehmetrik Bazi. As the sergeant and his partner tried to stop Bazi, he only stopped briefly but had other plans in mind.
So she just took off. Black BMW.
The chase, which occurred in Jones County, reached speeds of 140 miles per hour. It was only a matter of time before something catastrophic happened. After an extensive chase, the trooper finally managed to get an opportunity to do a pit maneuver on the suspect. We assume Dimitrik was charged with a range of charges from this chase, and he is looking at a lengthy stay in prison.
She's in the middle medium.
A disqualified driver fled the scene of a collision in South Ockenden, United Kingdom, and it led police on a dangerous 20-minute chase across Essex and Kent. Despite multiple warnings to stop, the driver sped off, putting lives at risk.
Speed is 4.8. I am going to keep this medium risk. Takes offside. Narrowly avoid Bravo Foxtrot 17. Can't get the rest of the index.
Oscar 1, is it still medium risk?
No, I'm now going to make this high risk due to us entering Aveley High Street. Speed currently 30.
Oscar 1, can I have an update, please? DRA?
Yeah, it's just, stand by. Okay, it's now left onto Ship Lane. Okay, we've overtaken a... Sorry, I've just been brake checked. We've overtaken a bus. It's no inconvenience caused to other road users, as people can see him coming. All units, advance warning the junction 31 roundabout. So stand by. Okay, vehicle's taking the off slip, A2.
At 15 speeds now 70, lane 2 and 4 as we approach the slip road. This time we're trying to perform a keep on. We're trying to keep the vehicle on, stop it taking the Wayne Scott. It's not liking it. Oh, contact. Vehicle spun out. Stand by. Get out the car! Out the car now!
The pursuit finally ended when the suspect crashed into a police car on the A2 and was arrested. The 47-year-old man admitted to 7 offenses, including dangerous driving and driving while disqualified. He's now jailed for 16 months and banned from driving for 3.5 years. On May 7, 2024, just after 1:15 p.m., Whitehall police officers were alerted via flock cameras to a stolen vehicle that had been taken from previous aggravated robbery incident in Columbus. The chase originally began in Whitehall, but the Whitehall police requested assistance from Columbus police. The 2 suspects led police on a chase in the stolen vehicle before they stole another vehicle. The driver of the stolen Hyundai struck a police cruiser head-on near Climb and River Bend roads in southwest Franklin County. Luckily for the officers, none of them suffered any injuries from the bump.
How did you make it? Ran it all over.
As the chase continued, an officer was able to use a pit maneuver and the Hyundai crashed into a tree. Officers took the teens into custody. Both occupants of the stolen Hyundai had a history with stolen cars, and they were held in juvenile detention until hearing.
Stadium, your left, Mount Street, or southbound.
Get out.
Back,
now he's on Washington, so at least we're not going into the LAX airspace. The speeds might have slowed down just a little bit, but whoa, there you go.
On this day,
Central.
a suspect who was driving a stolen truck took LAPD officers on a high-speed chase through downtown Los Angeles neighborhoods.
Kind of tasking. No, he crashed. He crashed. There he is. He's coming out. Anyway, so, yes, I understand that. So what's going on is a pursuit here in the downtown area. As you can see, it's very, very difficult because we have the buildings out here, extremely high speeds. What the vehicles wanted for, can't really tell you what the original want was, but I can tell you this driver, very reckless. That pickup truck's been fishtailing, been up on sidewalks, driving over islands, and on the wrong side of the road. Very many close calls. You saw another fishtail right there. These buildings making it very difficult to keep an eye on it, and that's one of the reasons why they keep re-engaging that pursuit, because the helicopter, the PD helicopter that's over it, also having those same difficulties. You can see this. This is one of those ones where I am very, very sensitive about what we're doing and what we're showing because of the fact that this thing has been so all over the road and all over, like I said, a couple times on the sidewalk. These high speeds, and this definitely continues, and that is what's concerning LAPD more than anything else, is the safety of the public.
That is very concerning, Stu. He's weaving in and out of, like, you know, one-way lanes, and then there's a lot of pedestrians, too, in that area. And a lot of people who are up on the sidewalk, as you can see. It doesn't seem like that makes any difference to this driver. Look at how he's fishtailing all crazy over the road. And that's when nobody is really actively pursuing him.
With the pursuit continuing, the suspect was getting more desperate, and it was only a matter of time before his crushed.
What's especially dangerous about this as this pursuit goes and weaves its way into the downtown area. The downtown corridor, obviously, they're extremely busy. You see homeless encampments there. You see lots of people on the streets and sidewalks. You see the vendors as well. And this is happening at a very high rate of speed on surface streets, and so that's a huge danger there when you have so many pedestrians and cars in intersections. It is super, super dangerous. And this driver showing no signs of slowing down or stopping while these black and whites are right on his tail in pursuit of this. Also, this is such a high rate of speed here, so you can't really even anticipate where this driver might be going. It looks like he's going every which way through the downtown area, Stu.
That's for sure, every which way. And you know, this is the reason why they did re-engage the pursuit a couple of times. The lights and sirens at least giving some of these folks warning about what's going on. Looks like we're making our way out of the downtown area, which might be a plus. I think we might have some issues getting into the Bravo if he starts heading a little bit more south. That's the LAX airspace because of the fog, but we're definitely going to keep an eye on it. There you go. He's making another turn. So now he's on Washington, so at least we're not going into the LAX airspace. The speeds might have slowed down just a little bit, but whoa, there.
Oh, goodness.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. And that vehicle actually went into a basement.
Oh,
that
my
is a
goodness.
basement area right there. There you go. You got the suspect climbing out of the vehicle and basically trying to run. LAPD, they've got to be somewhere nearby.
They have to be.
But I'm really concerned about those anybody that's in that car, the driver, of course. But you can see that it actually flipped over and went into, like, fell at least a story. That is a basement. It might be a little difficult to see. I don't know what this driver is doing down there. It looks like he almost wants to go and see if they're like wants to help. But anyways, LAPD's got to be making their way over here as quickly as possible. But that
this
actually
is
is
an
the
emergency
suspect.
situation right now.
Yes, definitely. And okay, there's PD. They're arriving, and of course, the helicopter, the PD helicopter, saw that crash as well. They made that call immediately, just as we saw it happening live. They're going to take this guy into custody, and of course, they were going to check on those persons in that vehicle, but also making access to those persons. That might be a little bit difficult.
Okay, someone needs to get to that person.
Boys in blue.
There's a lot of barbed wire around this empty lot. As you said, it almost looks like.
Is this person,
we believe at this point that the vehicle may be stolen, and now we're seeing a pit maneuver here. You see it crash into the guardrail there.
On this incident captured somewhere in the U.S., a driver in a white van was chased by police officers after failing to stop at a traffic stop. The driver took the officers on a high-speed pursuit, which ended with a pit maneuver.
Just driving recklessly here all over the roadway. Turnpike, southbound, just past Hollywood Boulevard, now Miramar. Coming up to the Miramar exit. Hang on one second, I just have to do something right here. All right, got it now. And we have an aviation unit that we're trying to communicate with here, a police unit that we just want to stay out of their way as they follow this vehicle.
Lost your audio for a sec,
Okay.
but we could see what you're showing us loud and clear here. Any idea why this is happening? What is this person,
We believe at this point that the vehicle may be stolen, and now we're seeing a pit maneuver here. You see it crash into the guardrail there. They're doing it there. We're trying to figure out how many people are occupying the van right now.
The pit maneuver was successful, and it was only a matter of time before the suspect's vehicle came to a complete stop.
Very quickly, we want to warn our viewers that this is live video. It's unedited, it's kind of raw, and we don't know exactly what's going to happen. The vehicle continues there. It's going down the exit ramp there to University. I believe that's University Drive coming up here, and we've got a number of vehicles behind it being followed very, very closely. There's an aviation unit, as we said, a helicopter up, and Belkis and folks back there. The vehicle is just limping along right now.
Looks like it's going to stop pretty soon here. So just for people just tuning in, where is this? Because obviously traffic is going to be tied up as we continue to watch this.
Yeah, Mark, that's it right there. You're good, buddy. They're going to surround the vehicle there. They're going to pinch it in right now. They'll be coming out with their weapons drawn, as you would expect right there, and you've got it happening right there. They're instructing orders. You've got a canine officer with the dog ready to release the dog to go in. They're going to try to get those people to come out of that vehicle, unknown whether or not they're armed. They're backing away. They want to make sure that he comes out of there unarmed, and he's going to do that. He'll end up falling out the window and probably hitting the pavement right there. That's going to be the least of the troubles for him for right now.
Shirtless at that.
And now he'll hug the ground here in just a second. And yeah, okay. So we're gonna back out here just a tiny bit. He's on his knees. There's a dog waiting, along with the police officers back behind their vehicles.
And as you mentioned earlier, Ralph, this is live television. It looks like this person is surrendering peacefully, but we just want to remind our viewers, we don't know what may or may happen next here. So we've got our eye in the sky here, but it is live. But so far, it seems like this person is complying.
Right. So what we had was a pursuit that came down the highway. They were following a vehicle.